5 or a set of 10, completely up to you. We've got them all for you.
You can save
now.
as much as, if you buy 10, you save $1, a dollar a piece. And it's kind of a somber celebration, I guess. A celebration of a truly a great American. If you've watched your television, obviously you are, anytime in the last week, basically. I mean, you've seen the celebration of an American life. The stories about President Bush, just absolutely legion. By his son, the 43rd president, of course, doing his eulogy. And the fact is, I mean, this was truly a great American in just so many ways, in terms of his life of service, his life that he really dedicated to the United States of America, from serving in the Navy all the way on up through serving as president. He was serving as vice president, and it was just absolutely a spectacular, like I said, a spectacular American life. And so what we did is to kind of commemorate that. We took, and this is kind of in our, as you can see, this plastic wallet that we've done here, and it has everything that you have right in there, about a little card with it. But I pulled one out to show you. This is an authentic United States government $2 bill, is what you're going to say. This is the John Trumbull painting of the Declaration of Independence, which hangs in the Yale University Library, which is poignant as President Bush went to Yale, of course. Right. And you have with that, and then of course the one of the most famous couples in American history. There you have Barbara and President Bush together. They were inseparable for those 75 years, 73 years, right? That you're going to have, and of course Thomas Jefferson. And then we put that in here. Now the cool thing is because this is an authentic United States $2 bill, each one's unique by the serial number of the bill itself. So you're going to have that. So you've got this great commemoration. Well, it's somber with the passing of an American president. I mean, it's still a celebration of a great life and an American life.
He lived for 94 years, and he did a lot in those 94 years. And, maybe if you were watching television, maybe you did see some of the ceremony and some of his eulogy. It is I like that we've got this for you now, because you can order it today. You'll have it in about a week. And this is something that you will keep. It is literally history in the palm of your hands. It's so, appropriate that we're starting off this show here. This is available for you now. And like we said, you can get one if it's just for you. You can get a set of 5 or a set of 10. And obviously the more you buy, the more you save when you're picking it up here. But it's been a long time, really, since we've had a passing of a president.
Very much so.
It really hasn't. I was kind of racking my brain thinking, I think it was Ronald Reagan was the last one.
That's correct.
And that was in the early 2000s or late 90s?
It's been a long time. And if you watch the television, his eulogy on television, 5 living American presidents sitting in the front row, of course, for this, to like I said, this passing of an American legacy, of an American life. I think that's the important part. And as you do this, I mean, and pick your favorite President Bush story. Pick your favorite one.
Right. There's so many.
One of my favorite ones is his nickname as a child. And I read this and I'd never really heard this before, was have half. Everything he had, he shared with all the other kids. Here, take half. Have half.
Wow.
Have half. So literally, as a small child, that was his nickname. And I found that so poignant to his life of public service, to all of those things, that it was dedicated never to himself. And I remember my other favorite President Bush story, is as he's sitting at a friend's house, basically watching the returns for his election as president. When he wins, they're taking him, because he was at a friend's house watching this. And as he goes, they say, we want to go and for your acceptance speech. He says, just a second, he has to clean up all the plates and take them into the kitchen.
Oh my God.
By himself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do when you're at someone's house. You clean up after yourself. And that's it's those little things. I mean, everybody knows the big things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, his incredible, fight for the United States of America as a great president. And all of those things, but it's those little things that define a life. And that's exactly what you have here. And so, like I said, while it's a somber commemoration, it's a commemoration nonetheless of, like I said, a great person, a great American, a great president that we had here with his passing. And I think that was really emblematic if you watched any of the things on television. I mean, the fact that, I mean, you know, the remembrances, you know, and everything from this came from literally everywhere. I mean, it wasn't politicized in any way, shape, or form, as he wasn't. I mean, you know, while he was a Republican, he was still, you know, he wasn't terribly partisan as it comes to that, and nor was the remembrances of him. He just kind of universal respect is ultimately what you're looking at here. Like I said, for a great American life.
Definitely. You know, one of the things that stuck out for me was not when he was president. It was long after when he would jump out of airplanes.
Yeah.
I mean,
his 90th birthday.
I've jumped out of an airplane. It's no easy feat. But I was 90 when I did it.
Yeah.
I think just the vigor, you know, and just the fact that I want to do something and I'm going to do everything I can to go out and do it. And he did. And he really did. And so you can, you know, we can smile when we think about him. We can smile when we think about some of those favorite stories. And you even saw it, even watching people standing on the side of the road watching the train go by in Texas. I think it was it yesterday or the day before? You know, my days are running together.
Right.
But just to see the people stand out and come out to see him for that one last time. So this is a way for you to have a piece of that history. Yeah. And I like that we've got it today. Again, you can get 1, you can get 5, you can get 10 of them, and get as many sets as you need.
By the way, this is the only airing that I'm doing on this that we have scheduled for the entire season. So, I mean, you know, this is kind of, you know, your one look at it that we're going to have right here. And like I said, this is an authentic United States $2 bill that you have right here that we have then done with our custom colorization process. So the serial number is unique to the bill, as it's an original United States $2 bill that you're going to have with that. That's the John Trumbull painting, like I said, that hangs in the Yale University library that you're going to have right there. Isn't that spectacular? United States of America. And then we've colorized that, and as you can see, have President of the United States, the 41st President of the United States on there. And then with the card that just kind of, you know, kind of a shorthand of a pretty longhand life, if you will.
Yes, for sure. And we've got this available for you. You are not going to see it on air in a presentation again, because this is the last coin show until New Year's Eve. So I want to make sure that you go ahead and pick this up now. It's 008197. And I'll tell you this, it's very simple to order. You can call us at the toll-free number at the bottom of your screen. That's how many of you will go ahead and order. But if you'd like to order online, you can do that as well, hsn.com. Now, we also have available for you, and it is coming up in just a few moments. It is going to be your 2019. It's the first time I've been able to say that in a coin show. 2019 Mint State 70, first day of issue, limited edition Silver Panda 10-1 coin. And we're going to give you all of the details on that one. But that one is very special and kind of, as Mike was saying, a preview, a sneak peek into some of the interesting coins that we're going to see coming out for 2019.
Yeah, and you have first day of issue 389. Now we do the 2019 American Eagle first day of issue. I think our edition limit's like 11,000.
Wow.
That's the one that we do New Year's Eve, and that sells out. Yeah. So this is, instead of letters, 389. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's coming up. And if you don't want to wait for us, you never have to. You can actually go ahead and start ordering. This is going to be quick because this is your holiday set. And you're going to get a set of 6 of these 24 karat gold Aurum collectibles, and they all have holiday graphics on them.
We've been selling these for a couple of years now. This is, like I said, this is an actual sheet of 24 karat gold.
Love it.
Okay, so this is a sheet of 24 karat gold. So what I do, and this is like my absolute #1 holiday party gift. So, look, I know, you bring the obligatory, bottle of wine or spirits or whatever it is, but when you bring this to your host as well, this is what gets you the Revite.
Wait a minute. Some people bring wine, some people bring candles, you bring gold.
I bring gold. Well, and wine.
I I love it.
Truth be told. But like I said, the wine, you know, helps you enjoy the party. The 24 karat gold, like I said, that gets you the revite.
Yes.
But as I said, it's spectacular. We have, and what we do is each one of these comes in their, you know, they have their little plastic holders, but it is quite literally, as you can see, a sheet of gold. This is our patented process, the ARM patented process, where it's literally printed in 24 karat gold that you're going to see right there. Check that out. And then we've colorized the front of it. And like I said, so this is a sheet of 24 karat gold. So when you do that, you can bring your golden ticket to any party now, or you can give it, of course, to, you know, friends or family, whatever it is. Like I said, I love the holiday gift part of it. So, you know, you're gonna have the snowman, you have happy holidays, you have the Christmas tree,
yes.
you've got the hearth, you've got the, you know, the dove of peace right here, and then of course you have Santa Claus. All of those fantastic images, of course,
yes,
of the holidays that you're going to have right there. Just truly spectacular. We've been selling this for a couple years now, and we sell, like I said, thousands and thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
So great opportunity for you to get these right here. Not, by the way, I know they're 24 karat gold. They're not $99 a piece. You get all six.
All six of them.
All six of them for $99.95. So, like I said, I want to make that abundantly clear. Check that out. And all of them are the same, so if you turn that over, you can see kind of the reverse of that because of the way it's printed. This is literally layered, like 3D printing, but in 24 karat. Instead of ink, we use 24 karat gold.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what creates this. Then a thin polyethylene layer over the top, colorized, and then the polyethylene. So they sit like this, all six of them for $99.95 for all six complete, and they all come there in individual holders.
Well, you know, the wise men brought gold. Why can't we?
Yes.
You've got it available. You've got 3 flex payments if you'd like to use it. Right, try to find her. That's not in this.
Right.
You've got it at $33.32 to get all 6 of them home. And if you want or need more than a set of 6, get as many as you can because it is a very limited quantity. And again, the only time you're gonna see this on air for the rest of the year. Now, I also wanna share with you some things that we also have available. This is your 2005 Mint State 70 Silver Eagle dollar coin. You can get just that one coin for $89.95. Or you can enroll in auto ship, and what you'll get will be every coin from every Silver Eagle from 2001 to 2020.
I cannot explain to you how great this deal is. That includes a 2001 Mint State 70 American Silver Eagle. Good luck finding that coin for $500, $600, $700, $800 anywhere.
Oh,
you're gonna get it $99.95.
And only if you get it in auto ship though. So you'll start off with the 2005 and then you'll get all of them one a month, and we'll give you all the details there, but definitely enroll in that auto ship. Let's talk about 2019. This is the Mint State 70 Silver Panda 10-1 coin, as you see here. And this does come with the wooden presentation box that you've got right there. For just under $110, you're getting that home.
Now, they've been making the Panda since, I think it was 83 was the first Panda. If I'm trying to, it's been around forever, the Chinese Panda. They do the silver version, and I know it looks like a proof coin, but it's actually a Mint State coin, believe it or not. They just make it to such high standard. One of the great things about the Panda is, one, it's hard to get here. They only make like 1 million coins a year. So they're like 20, 30, 40 times rarer than an American Silver Eagle. But most of them stay there. I mean, they're very popular in the Far East.
Yeah.
We get a very tiny quantity. That's why I only have 389. The other cool thing about the Panda is every year the image changes. So this is unique to 2019. So this is the brand new image of the Panda. Sometimes you have singles, sometimes you have families, sometimes you have babies. I mean, every single solitary year, the obverse of the Chinese Panda silver coin changes that you're going to have right here. You see you have 30 grams of 999 fine pure silver that you're going to have. And for this, and remember this first day of issue that you see right here is exclusive to us here at HSN. You have to remember that. Annex has been around in grading coins longer than any of the other major grading companies. PCGS, great company, we sell lots of them. NGC, great company, we sell lots of them. ICG, we sell lots of those. And we have Annex here. Annex is the oldest of the grading companies. But your first day of issue, which is always significant. It's all, regardless of the grading company, is important, but first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. It's the only place you can get it. So what you get is guaranteed lowest price, you get guaranteed access, you get all of those things. Unfortunately, and with Annex, it's the only one, between PCGS and GC and Annex, it's the only one that individually numbers the coins. The other ones may have one of or whatever, or you have to go look up the population report. It's right there on the coin. You know exactly how many there are of these, 389, and you know exactly where you stand within that limited edition of 389. The one thing I can guarantee about the 2019 Panda is we will sell them out before 2019 comes around, because we have the next show that we have is not till New Year's Eve day.
Yeah.
So as we do that, whatever's left of the 389, we're giving you a nice preview right here. Whatever's left of the 389 will sell out on that day. It always does, usually in a single airing. Is what we have. So prior to that, last day of the year, this is the only presentation that I have of this coin right here, is right here, right now. Only 389, 100% exclusive to us. Red oak presentation box, first day of issue, individually numbered, solid silver, 2000, you know, all of those things kind of all rolled up in. Let's get ready for the new year.
Yeah, and you're doing it right here, and you're the first to be able to get a chance to get this. But you know, like we said, very limited. You don't want to wait, and you don't want to wait too long and possibly miss out on this. So we have it for you now. Here's the item number, because we do have to move on in just a few seconds. It's 653062. Even though we move on, you can continue to order until they're gone, just so you know that. And we would be happy to take your phone calls, and you can call us. There is a toll-free number at the bottom of your screen. And if you'd like to spread out the payment, you can. Over 3 credit card payments, it'll be $36.65 to get that home. Really nice. I like that we've got a lot of different interesting things.
We got a lot, but we're trying to, you know, this is, like I said, our only show before the holidays, so that you're going to have. So great opportunity for you here to see some really cool stuff from different places, and this one is a perfect example of that.
It really is. Okay, take a look here. Now, 2018, the silver maple leaf in 2 ounces. It's a 2-ounce silver bar, and it's the 30th anniversary of the Canadian maple leaf. This is
now. It's not just understand.
Wow.
It's not just a 2-ounce bar. Hang on a second. Look at this holder.
Oh, how cool is that?
Just see, they have the. Isn't that cool where you have the magnet that holds it in, and then all you gotta do is slide that, and out it comes.
Oh, wow.
And then we pop this out, and here's what we have. The 30th, that's a maple leaf, that's a 2-ounce bar.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the way you do that. Is that spectacular? So you've got the 30th anniversary of the Canadian maple leaf, and you've got that, and it fits right into the 2-ounce bar. Now, they did this for the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle, which was tremendously popular, incredibly popular, that you're going to have with that. And they sold that coin, it's funny, they sold the American Silver Eagle, part of that, for $389. This is the last of these from 2018. I have these on a ridiculous, incredible special. I don't know that anybody has ever offered these at $139.95 before. Look at the box that this comes in. I mean, look at this beautiful books. I got the last of the quantity. I, in essence, got a closeout on this that you're going to have. And look at that. As you can see, the 30th anniversary of the silver maple leaf, started making it in 1988. Here's the certificate of authenticity that you're going to have right there. Isn't that spectacular? Yes. Look at this. Look at how many they made. 5,000. That's it. 5,000 of these 2-ounce bar sets were made. I've got a very limited quantity, the final quantity, the only quantity that I think has been generally available for 139. Look at the box it comes in.
Wow, everything about this
Everything about it is absolutely top shelf. And like I said, it is a 2-ounce silver bar. So once again, so what you have, let me flip this over. So there is the Canadian maple leaf. Now, the U.S. government and the U.S. Mint does a great job, but they are light years behind the Canadian Mint in terms of this. Now, if you get in, can we get in close on the coin? There are counterfeit things in place. If you look at like the little rings and stuff that are in there, they're almost microscopic to ensure, and you can see how it creates that luster. See all those things that are in there? And then you have this beautiful, look at this silver maple leaf that's out there, that you've got that entire thing. The bar is 2 ounces of pure silver. Then of course you've got the queen right there. And of course it's Canada, you can't have anything, you gotta have a moose in there. And there's the 30th anniversary. It is truly spectacular. It's a 1-year only issue, and like I said, watch how this works. This is a hugely strong magnet, and all you do is just turn that, and boom, out this comes. If you want to see it just like that. Wow. So once again, there's the 2-ounce silver bar that holds it. Here is the Canadian maple leaf. Isn't that spectacular?
Yes.
And then you look at the reverse of that. They have what's called right down there a little privy seal. See that little itty bitty, tiny little maple leaf right there?
Yes.
Another counterfeit detection device in essence that you're going to have. So you put that and then it fits just like this. Or you could technically, I guess, put the 30 with the 30. You can do anything that you want with that. There you go. Just like that. Isn't that spectacular? Yes. And just the incredible quality of this is just, I mean, the Canadian Mint is known for incredible quality. And then you just put that right over the top and boom, there you go.
And it's quality through and through. All of the packaging. 3
ounces pure silver.
Oh my goodness.
I think the original issue price on this might have been, I think it was more than $139. I have the final quantities on this at $139. When they did the American Eagle in 2016, they did a very similar presentation. It was $350. It was $350. This, as you can see, $139.95 with all of the original, all the original government issue certificates of authenticity, the original government packaging, everything that you have with this is truly. So. This is a metal background, so I'm trying to lean this, but the magnets are so strong, it just keeps grabbing it.
That is so funny. I didn't realize this was metal.
That. Yeah, that's.
Oh my God,
so it's
holding on, it's not going anywhere.
Because how strong the magnets are. Now, as I showed you, you can move the front of that, you know, because of the magnetic holder to release it. You can also do it from this side.
Okay.
Okay, you have those incredibly strong magnets there that hold that, and I mean those are going. That's not going anywhere. If you want to give that a try, Tamara, that's kind of. It's really a cool design and a cool holder. So there you go. You can slide the top of it right off, and it just goes right back into place. There you go. You can even do it like that. It is just truly spectacular. So a 2-ounce solid silver bar, which is technically, although it's not, you know, Canadian currency, this is Canadian Mint that you have right here. The 30th anniversary of the Canadian maple leaf that you're going to have. Like I said, absolutely, positively, the pricing on this, good luck. You're just not going to do it. The concurrent, they've only done one other 2-ounce bar with a silver coin in it. Okay? So the bar's 2 ounce. The maple leaf's another ounce.
Another ounce.
Okay, so three pure ounces. And so when you do that and look at that right there, the only other coin they've done like this is the 2016 American Eagle. That was $350. When you find them out in the marketplace, they're more like $400. $139.95. I've got the final quantities on these. Once they sell out, that's it. It's done, gone, and over. I don't think anybody else has the opportunity of these at $139.95. And remember, comes with the certificate of authenticity that you see right here, 30th anniversary. There's what it is. It tells you all about the maple leaf, gives you all the pertinent information. 5,000 was the entire mintage of this.
Okay, well,
that's it.
You'll see our clock is gone. We did kind of scoot past the clock a little bit because there were so many of you calling in to order this, because it just is so unique. Remember, you're going to get, as it comes, as you see there, and you get the presentation case.
That's a wood box right there.
And you get the outer carton. So you get it all.
Yeah, it is a complete presentation.
It truly is. I know that we do have to move on because we do have some more to share with you, but you can continue to shop. It's 648-473. Please don't miss out on this. Very limited and very popular this evening, as you can see, as you can imagine. Now, that was the 30th anniversary of the Silver Canadian Maple Leaf. Did you know that Mickey Mouse is 90? 90 years old, and he looks great, doesn't he? He's still so active and vibrant. I watch him every night on television. This is the 90th anniversary of the 1 ounce silver Nui $2 coin with Mickey Mouse. That one is brand new, and there are so many collectors, not just coin collectors, but collectors of Disney and Mickey memorabilia. And this is a big one.
And I'm one of them.
Are you?
Oh, of course. No, I don't know. We've done a lot of shows, but I don't know. Some hosts know this and some don't.
Yeah.
I have, for all of the years, the quarter century I've been doing this, I have one thing that is the standard for me. I have lucky socks that I wear to every single show, and they are Mickey Mouse socks.
I did not know that.
Yes, I have Mickey Mouse socks. I'm wearing them tonight. I wear them every single show. My daughter years and years ago got me 20. Oh, you want to see this?
Yeah, I want to see it.
There they are.
Look at your Mickey Mouse socks.
Those are the Mickey Mouse socks right there.
I love it.
Yes, sir. On worn them every show I've ever done.
Wow.
Every show I've ever done, I've got stacks of the stocks just in case.
I love it. So you are a collector. If you are
I am a collector.
as well.
So I proposed to my wife in Disney World.
Did you really?
Absolutely, at the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Oh my God.
So I'm a Mickey guy.
It's close to your heart.
It is close to my heart.
All right, if you want the Mickey Mouse coin, it was just a quick, just to show you very quickly.
Sorry about that, I got a little carried away.
No, it's good though. Go ahead and pick it up, less than $30, less than $40 on that coin. This
solid
one,
silver, by the way, that was a solid silver the Mickey coin.
For sure. This one is decidedly a little bit more because it is that early release Palladium Eagle from the West Point Mint, proof 70 on that one.
Well, two things here. First of all, save a car. It's $700. I mean, not a great car, but you can buy a car for $700.
Yeah, yeah.
This coin, when it came out last year, and to this day, remains incredible. Understand, this is palladium. Palladium, what some people say, what's palladium? It's in the platinum family, except it's like, I think it's 25 times rarer than platinum, which is like 10 times rarer than gold, which is, so this is as rare a metallic coin as there is in essence on Earth. This is an ounce of pure palladium. The United States government has done these for a couple of years now. This was the second year of release. When this came out, this created issues unlike anything I've seen in the coin business for my over quarter of a century I've been in the coin business. This sold out from the United States Mint. They were allowed to buy one per household. It sold out from the United States Mint in about 30 seconds, literally 30 seconds. Not like, oh, it's about 30 seconds. Yeah. I mean, like time it 30 seconds. Yeah. If you weren't there in 30 seconds, it was sold out. I had commitments from other coin dealers for literally hundreds and hundreds of these coins. I knew it would be popular. I had people who I've done business with for 10, 20, 25 years literally renege on their sales to me that I cannot provide the coins because the price went up so quickly, so fast. And they did not have coins that they were supposed to get, were promised to them. They're going, look, I've never had this happen before. And so it caused an incredible rift, in essence, in the coin business because the people that had these coins, the price went up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars overnight. The reverse of the coin, the obverse of the coin, you may recognize this as the mercury dime, only now it's done in 1 ounce of pure palladium that they've done. In the high relief that you're going to have here, the proof ultra cameo high relief, they're gonna do one this year. It's gonna be a reverse proof. I can't even begin to tell you what's gonna happen with that. That could be out of control. That could be the end of the internet by the time everybody's trying to get that.
Break the internet.
Yeah, it could break the internet. And so you've got this right here. The reverse of this, you may kind of recognize the reverse of that coin. That is, it looks like the reverse of the Walking Liberty half dollar. Adolph Weinman designed that. This was a design that he did not use. This was came in second when they released the Walking Liberty half dollar in 1916. This was the one that they did with the eagle had his head up in the air. So this is the secondary design. He also designed the mercury dime. So he is the designer on the front and back of this 100+ years later. So what we've got, we sold a couple of hundred of these coins. I think the lowest price we did was $46.99.95, somewhere right in there. On this coin, I have I think maybe a dozen coins or something. We have a few coins remaining at $39.99.95.
Wow.
$39.99.95. This is last year's coin. And I'm telling you, get it now, because when they release the reverse proof next year, it is gonna be, everybody's gonna back collect. It's what happened to the 2017. Spectacular opportunity.
That's what's gonna happen. You're saving $700 today by getting this. Like, again, our quantity is very, very limited. This is for the serious collector. If you don't have it yet, you've been wanting it.
And that is 1 ounce of pure palladium.
I had to feel it. It's heavy. I love that weight.
I mean, you know, platinum wishes it was palladium. You know. Wow. Pretty crazy.
If you want the coin, call us. Go ahead and place your order to make sure that you get it. And maybe that's going to be really the centerpiece of your coin collection for sure. We've got more for you, and we're setting up for a nice big set that you see right here. This is gonna be your 1986 to 1992 from the San Francisco Mint Proof Silver Eagle dollar coins. And you're getting all of them from 86 to 92, all individually boxed. Look at how great that is.
In 1986, President Ronald Reagan signs the Liberty Coin Act, creating the American Silver Eagle. The most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. When they first came out, they did a mint state coin and they did a proof coin. That was it. It's the only way you could get it for many, many years. The regular coin was made at the Philadelphia Mint, and the proof coin was made at the San Francisco Mint for the first 7 years. These are those coins. Now, proof, understand, is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times at higher pressures to give you this beautiful mirror finish that you see right here. You see the front of the coin, you see the reverse of the coin, and there is a S or San Francisco Mint mark. Today, and for the last 20 plus years, it's been made at the West Point Mint, and so that the regular proof American Silver Eagle has a W or West Point Mint. But for the first 7 years, it was made at the San Francisco Mint. What you've got here is the opportunity to own the first 7 years of proof American Silver Eagles in the original government packaging. This is the way they did it when they originally did that. They don't do this anymore. With this kind of velour, purple velour with the kind of the pewter seal of the United States Mint that's on that. That just pops open. You can see the seal. There's a little tab right here. You just pull that out and the coin comes out. And you have 1986 from the first year of issue all the way on up to 1992 with that. It also comes, and I'm gonna put this back, it also comes with the original box that you see right up here. And inside that box is the original certificate of authenticity, just like you have it, just like that. And the whole thing is basically $99.95 a coin, $99.99 a coin. Less than $100 a coin for the first 7 years of the American Proof Silver Eagle. So if I were to sell you, let's say I have the brand new American Silver Eagle, the 2018. If I would bring that out here and sell it, our retail HSN price would be $99.95.
Yeah.
So it's like going back in a numismatic time capsule, if you will, going back over 30 years and getting the first 7 for, in essence, the same exact price as I would charge you for the 2018 or 17 or 16. Now you start getting back to 15, 14, it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah.
So to be able to get these at only $99.99 a coin, in essence, you know, less than $100 a coin.
Yes.
And to have the first 7 years of the American Silver Eagle. Now remember, this is not, do not confuse this with a mint state coin. They made far more of the mint state coins. The proof coin is the special presentation coin. It's marked by the, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out, I was gonna reverse this one so that you can see the S or San Francisco Mint that's in there. So I'm gonna put that one up so that we can see where the mint mark is. If you go right there, it's an S. Now for the last quarter of a century, in essence, let's get that right. There you go. For the last quarter of a century or so, that has been a W or West Point Mint mark. Look at that beautiful finish, because that is the hallmark of a proof coin. They're struck multiple times at higher pressures to, you know, kind of give you that presentation look. And that's why they're more, you know, like the government, well, it's an ounce of silver. People are going, you know, like oftentimes with some of the mint state coins, it's like, well, you know, it's an ounce of silver and it sells for a small premium to that. Not so with the proof coins. The government charges 300, 400, 500% more than the silver value of the coin with this.
Wow.
These are presentation coins made expressly and exclusively for collectors, is what each and every one of these are. As you can see, that original design that's been on the American Silver Eagle since 1986 was originally reprised on the American Walking Liberty half dollar I was talking about. That was originally made in 1916 and went from 1916 to 1947. It was considered to be by many people the most beautiful silver coin that the United States government has ever made. And so because of that, they once again reprised that design on the American Silver Eagle. When President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law, we used the obverse from the old Walking Liberty half dollar. The reverse was designed by John Mercanti, the chief engraver of the United States Mint, who designed many, many, many coins and medals and medallions for the United States government. Keep in mind, every one of these is with the original government packaging. These were last made in 1986, 1987, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Yes. In 92 was the last year that they made a regular issue American Silver Eagle at the San Francisco Mint until 2018. As a matter of fact, they made one this year, a regular issue San Francisco minted coin made at the San Francisco Mint again in 2018 for the very first time. Now, they made it at West Point and at San Francisco. That coin, by the way, just sold out from the United States government and in a certified condition. Good luck finding that coin for less than, I don't know, $150, $200, something like that for the 2018. Wow. These are the original 7, if you will, right here.
And I'll tell you, if you were, we've got about 19 of them remaining.
Oh, is that? Oh, goodness.
That's it.
Goodness.
That's all we have of these sets. Remember, you're getting all 7 of them.
Right, for less than $100 a coin. Now, to point out, 86 is the one that everybody kind of chases.
Okay.
The hardest coin is the 88.
Why?
Well, 86 was a brand new coin.
Yeah.
The government they make them to order.
Yeah.
People ordered a lot of the 86, so its first year, it's still valuable. Okay. 87, kind of interest waned a little bit, and then in 88, people are like, okay, third year, whatever, you know. Yeah. And so this is kind of the rarest one of this whole bunch.
Wow.
The 88, the most difficult coin, and that is the limiting factor. That's why we only have 12.5 of these sets that remain.
Okay, so we will have to move on, but when we're down to just the teens of what we have remaining, that means you can't wait too long to make your decision. I don't want you to miss out. If this is the set that you've been looking for, we've got it for you. We haven't seen it on air since September, and you probably won't see it on air again because we only have a handful of those remaining. We are going to move on to, now this is where the auto ship comes in, and this is where I really want you to not only think about getting the one that we have for you, which is the 2005, but really get the entire series, the entire auto ship series. What you're looking at here is the Mint State 70 Silver Eagle dollar coin. You're going to get the 2005. That's the one you're ordering today. And you get it for $89.
At a special price for $89.95.
That's right, $89.95. That's a special price. 2 flex payments if you choose to use flex pay on that. You can get just that. But a better choice would be to get the auto ship. And when you get the auto ship, you'll get 1 coin a month. Mm-hmm. And you'll, at the end of the auto ship, you'll have the entire series from 2001 to 2020. And
move this down.
Okay, for sure. I'll hold this
way
down
over
so
there
that you can see, because you're also
box
going to get the presentation case, and that will be on your first auto ship.
Right, second shipment, first auto shipment.
Yeah,
is what we're going to do, and I'll get that. We'll get that in there in just a second. We were talking about this before the show. Mm-hmm. Never done this. This is our debut, right here, right now for this deal. 21st century American Silver Eagles. From 2001 through 2020, because with the auto ship, it'll take 2 years. So we're guaranteeing you what if silver goes to $50 an ounce? It doesn't make a difference. You're still getting the 19, you're still getting the 2020, absolutely guaranteed in Mint State 70 perfect condition. Now, we have sold many, and I've sold thousands, if not tens of thousands of Mint State 69 sets. Mm-hmm. And I think at about $99.95. I mean, you know, it's just an amazing opportunity. What I have never done is giving you an opportunity to own these coins in Mint State 70. Now, the auto ship on this, the original coin is $89.95.
Okay. Yes.
The auto ship's $99.95 per coin.
Okay. Yeah.
All the way through. You get every 17, 16, all the sold out limited editions. Now, take a look at this 2001 coin. If you can find that coin out there and I don't care, Annex, NGC, PCGS, if you can find that coin for less than $600, $700, you need to buy it.
Wow.
Okay, I've seen them as high as 1,000. Okay, in Mint State 70. Lots of coins in Mint State 69.
Yes.
In Mint State 70, if you can find this coin,
The 22.
a couple $100, you need to get that coin in Mint State 70. Excuse me. The United States government didn't really start making American Silver Eagles to a high standard until really 2010, 11, 12, right in there. The early coins are so much more difficult to get in Mint State 70. Additionally, in 2008, there was a little bit of a financial issue in the world, not only in the United States. Prior to that, the average mintage of the American Silver Eagles was like 6 or 7 million. Post 2008, the average mintage of the American Silver Eagle is more like 35 million. So anything pre-2009,
yes.
okay, anything pre-2009 is a whole different ballgame in terms of not only getting the coins, there weren't as many coins. Remember in 2001, you know who was selling certified Mint State 70 American Silver Eagles in 2001? There was one person selling them. That was me.
You, yeah.
As a matter of fact, in 2000, I debuted Mint State 70 Modern American Silver Eagles in the year 2000, and I sold them. Silver was $3 an ounce, by the way. And I sold thousands and thousands of those at about, I think, $49.95, $59.95. Boy, I wish I had all those back. That's about an $800 or $1,000 coin today.
Oh, my goodness.
So nobody was doing that back then. The government wasn't making coins to a very high standard. You're going to get the 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, the 2005, we're giving you at $89.95. Every single solitary one of these coins is a sold out limited edition. You're going to get one per month at $99. I've done Mint State 69s. But I've never done a Mint State 70 set of this magnitude. And then look at the red oak presentation box that will house your entire collection. And it goes from 2020 to 2001 until 2020. It'll be 20 Mint State 70 coins, folks. It'll be 20 Mint State 70 coins. It's virtually, well, it's not virtually, it's unprecedented.
Yes.
It is unprecedented. At $99.95 to be able to get every single one of these in Mint State 70. Now, in coin collecting as in any collecting, remember one thing. The single most important determining factor of value is what? Is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Take, for instance, let's just go back just a little bit, 1996. Take the 1996 American Eagle, which is about right here. A Mint State 69, I have some of those, we have some of those that'll come out, like I said, our big New Year's Eve day show, New Year's Eve show, that we're going to have. I think I'm going to have those at, I think, $129, an amazing price in Mint State 69. I'll have a few Mint State 70s. They'll be $6,000.
Oh my goodness.
That's the difference between Mint State 69 and Mint State 70. That's why if I sold this set in Mint State 69 at $99.95, it's still a pretty good price.
Oh, okay. But
in Mint State 70, once again, just really unprecedented. That's, and to do that. And the fact of the matter is, you know, the 2018, 17, 16, those are good prices. Look, my regular HSN price for the 2018 is $109.95. I think if you go to hsn.com, I think that's our price. It's $109.95, I believe.
Okay.
Okay? And if you go back, that's kind of our normal HSN pricing. Occasionally, we'll get a deal. Someone needs to sell something. We'll be 79 or 89 on some of these. But once you get back into here, that $99.95 disappears. And once you get into here, the $199 disappears. And when you get into here, $499 disappears. But you're $99.95 for every single solitary one of these perfect American Silver Eagles for the entire 21st century, 2001, all the way through 2020. And just like any of our auto ships understand, stay only as long as you like. You may cancel at any time. You can return the coins within the return privilege. You can skip shipments. You can do whatever you want. Is 100% in your hand. Your price can never go up, and your delivery is guaranteed.
And it will always be Mint State 70. Always. They're going to be in random order when you get them. But at the end of the auto ship, if you stay the entire time, you'll have all of them from 2001 to 2020, and you'll fill this box, and it's gonna be so satisfying when you pop that last one in. Now you're going to get, if you just want the 2005, that's what you're ordering today. If you choose just to get the 2005, you'll get just the 2005.
And by the way, at $89.95, if you don't get a single other coin, the 2005 at $89.95 is a spectacular opportunity.
It truly is. Let me pop that up so you can see that.
In Mint State 70, perfect. Remember, in coin 70 is perfect. It's not Mint State 100. So these are all certified, independently, third-party certified perfect coins. So that's $89.95. All the rest of the coins at $99, particularly 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, you would be hard-pressed to get those 4 coins out there in the marketplace for what you would pay for the entire set.
Oh my
And
goodness.
with your first auto shipment, you're going to get the Red Oak presentation box.
For sure.
Which I think is, this thing is, I don't know, $49, $59.
If you were to buy it just on its own, empty.
Yeah, just on its own, empty, that's right.
Yes.
So, you know, we're gonna do that. It's just truly spectacular. This is one of the great Silver Eagle opportunities I've ever been able to do. And here's the problem. We're limited in the number of people that we can do this, and this is brand new. I'm just putting this out here. It took us literally years to put this together. Because the price of silver is very volatile. Your price can never go up. What if silver goes to $100 an ounce? You're still $99.95. Right. It doesn't matter. So while we ship these out and you get one per month, I have to own all of these coins right now.
Yes.
Okay, so, you know, we have, 100 or 200 sets available. I have to own thousands of these coins. I have to keep them in the, warehouse. And the reason is, as these go out, what if silver goes to $50 an ounce? Well, at $50 an ounce, these would be $199. Wow. While they're an ounce of silver each, there's a huge premium to the fact that they're a Silver Eagle, and then the fact that they're absolutely certified perfect Mint State 70, a program I don't believe anybody else on the face of the planet can offer you. I know that in Annex. That's a thing. And 2001 all the way through 2020 at a guaranteed price of less than $100 a coin, including the Red Oak presentation box. I think it's just the only way to build a perfect American Silver Eagle collection. Have you been doing this since 1986?
Yes.
The Mint State 70 Annex set from 86 to date, I think the last one I sold was $65,000, $70,000, something like that. I've run across in the last several years 4 or 5 sets.
Wow.
Yeah, the 86, 87, all the mid-80s are $5,000 to $7,000 a piece. Yeah.
This is how you get the
mid-90s.
perfect set,
Right.
and it's for the coins from 2001. Go ahead and pick yours up. Go ahead and order and enroll in auto ship. It's very simple. Even if you've never gotten in an auto ship program here at HSN, it really is as simple as we say. You can skip any shipment. You can cancel any time. There is no, nothing locking you in completely. But if you want to make sure you get the perfect set, and literally it's going to be perfect, go ahead and do it while you can. This is 653102. That's the item number to go ahead and get this on auto ship. And we will move on, but you can continue to order yours. All right, we've got one more set for you coming up, and it's another big one. And it's another really great opportunity to pick it up. First time that we've had this back since since July of this year. And what you're gonna get as we do a shift change, as you can see. It's always nice for you to see a little bit of
a lot of coin stuff. Coins are always busy.
For sure. And we really do like to take special care of them because we know we're collectors as well. This is we're setting up for the 1984 to 1993. It's called the Purple Box Proof Set. And you're going to get, each set includes a penny, a nickel, the dime, the quarter, and the $half in the original government packaging from 1984 to 1993.
Okay, this is, first of all, we're gonna start with a $80 price break.
Yes.
How about that? Let's do that. I've explained what a proof coin is. Remember, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently. They're presentation coins made by the United States government expressly and exclusively for collectors. Here's the United States Mint seal. This is the United States Mint packaging. It says right up here, made by the United States Mint, as you can see right there. That's the United States Mint. This is a Kennedy $half. Now, if you're looking from basically 1968 today, If you want a San Francisco minted Lincoln cent, Jefferson nickel, Roosevelt dime, Washington quarter, or Kennedy half dollar, if you want an estimate, there's one place to get them, out of these sets. And none of them were made, intended, or issued into circulation. They're only made in proof sets. Well, that's the only way that the San Francisco Mint makes these coins. And so if you're a collector and you collect Kennedy half dollars, you want S-minted Kennedy half dollars. And so that's what you do. You buy those right there. They all come in these little boxes that you see over here. Here's the original government boxes. Now, as numismatists, we're a lot of things, but inventive isn't necessarily one of them. People say, so why the purple box proof sets? Well, because they come in purple boxes. And as a matter of fact, they are the only 10 sets that the government made in purple boxes. They tend to change them. They made them first in like little envelopes, and then they made them in black boxes. So we have if you go to hsn.com, we have the black box proof sets. And then they did the purple box proof sets, okay? And then there's the blue box proof sets, and then there's the green box proof sets.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, they just changed the colors up. And so that's what we call it. So what we've got here is $99.95. I want to run over here real quick. So as I told you, if you want to collect individual coins, you can do so. But you have to have somebody who literally will break these out of the holders and get this. So what I did is, because we literally, more coins are sold out of these holders than in these holders. And the reason for that is really relatively simple. Coin dealers don't make a lot of money selling them like this. When you break them out, that's when you can make the money. Okay. So I actually went into one of the oldest, largest nationally advertised catalogs. Literally, when I was a 12-year-old paper boy buying coins, I bought out of this catalog. That's how long they've been around. And I did the coin by coin, you know, if you buy these individually. And it was a little over $400.
Wow.
Both the pennies and the Kennedy half dollars, just the pennies and just the Kennedys, both over $100 for the 10 coins.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I have the Kennedys here. I'm going to start these in, this starts in '84. So you're going to have the Kennedy half dollars here. You know, $14.50, $11.50, $10.75, $11, $9.75, $18, $19, $18, just for the Kennedy half dollars. Remember, there's 10 of them. So the Kennedy half dollars are like 100 and actually they add up about 125 bucks. Okay. For just the Kennedy. Wow. I'm going to charge you $99. So here's the fact: you're paying less than $10 a set.
Oh my goodness.
To put it into another perspective, you're paying less than the original issue price.
Wow. Less
than what the United States government charged for these coins in 1984, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. It's just the way it is. So what you're doing, and I often do this when I sell the big sets, is you're buying like a coin dealer. Yeah. Coin dealers buy these, and literally here's what we do. So I'm going to take this coin, this is the 84. We kind of put a towel around it, and we're doing this today. And you take a hammer and you smash this, and you take it open, and you get the coins out, and you sell them individually. Oh my goodness. Because instead of $10 a set, I can get $12.50 a coin for this. Yes. Instead of $10 a set. Yes. That's why these sets quite literally get rarer every day. That's right. I know they stopped making these in 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. They're all sold out limited editions, but they get rarer every day because we sell the last 50 years of Lincoln cents. We sell the last 50 years of Kennedy half dollars. Yeah. We sell the last 50 years of this and that. And the only way to get those, of course, is by opening up original United States government issue proof sets. Okay. So you go, well, of course the Kennedy half dollars are worth more than the entire set. Yeah. Although, you know, that's still pretty good. Yeah. On a coin-by-coin basis. But if you look at, I think one of the interesting ones here is the Lincoln cent. So the little penny down here, so you have the biggest one, obviously. So here's the pennies, and I'm going to read these going forward. Just, you know, 84, 85. Yes. So that's going to be $11, $10.75, $12.50, $5 1/4, $11.95, $13.95, $11, and $19.50. So the pennies are about another $1.25. So you have about $1.25 here, you have about $1.25 here. Do whatever you want with the nickels, the dimes, and the quarters, or whatever. But coin by coin, if you buy those individually, you're looking at about $250. That's why even at $179.95, it was a pretty smoking deal. at $99.95. We have got a holiday opportunity here for you to buy like a coin dealer and be able to put together these 10 limited edition sold out United States government sets for less than $10 a set.
I'll tell you, when you see $80 off, I mean, it's almost half price of our price. But just like you heard, the value of these is so much more.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised because we've, throughout the show, there have been several of the coins that we've offered that we've had, it seems like coin dealers calling to purchase because they've been purchasing 5 at a time, right? When I see these sets and the value of these sets, I wouldn't be surprised if there are bona fide coin dealers who are buying multiples at a time because of the value of what you get. And this is all original government issue packaging. You're getting the box. And even just the fact that everything is still beautifully intact just speaks volumes.
Well, keep in mind, this is a 1984 United States government issue proof set. Okay? Where I just creased the box, sorry about that. 84, so do the math. That is like 30 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 30 plus years old, almost 30, actually the 84 is 35 years old, right?
Yes.
35 years old.
Yeah.
Basically looks exactly like the day it was made. And look at, I'm gonna go ahead and flip that box over so you can see that reverse, that beautiful hot stamp they have of the United States Mint. And when you look at the reverse, you know, they have the United States Mint seal. So these are original government sets. Okay, they literally get rarer every day because people open them up, because coin by coin by coin by coin. So do not confuse these also with coins that you get in essence in your change. Understand, these are proof coins. Not a single solitary one of these coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation. Not a single solitary one of these coins made, intended, or released into circulation. They are only available in these sets. They were made at the San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint didn't make any of these coins and intended them for circulation. I want to pull something out. It's the 91 that I want to look here.
Okay.
The 91, the Lincoln cent, right there. That's a $20 coin. Nationally advertised catalog, right there. $20 coin. That coin's $18.50. So you're looking at 40 by the time you put it in. You're about $55 or $60 in that set, coin by coin.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's $99.95 for all 10 sets. Okay, that set, the 91 being one of the absolute keys to the modern issue United States government issue proof sets. And like I said, so that's the one that gets opened up the most. That's the one that coin dealers get into. You know what I'm saying? And want to do that. And then we get a little glare on that. There we go. You can take that out. So it's absolutely, positively spectacular. So once again, 100% original.
Yes.
Less than the original issue cost from the United States government. That's the amazing part. I think the original cost from the government on these was $14.95 plus the shipping and handling. Okay. So I'm about 50% off, 30 to 50% off the original government packaging, the original government price in 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Coin by coin, we're, I don't know, 75% off. It's like over $400.
Wow.
The Kennedy half dollars over 100, the Lincoln cents over 100 on a coin by coin basis. We got an $80 price break. I've got limited quantities. I've got limited issues. I mean, you know, you look at this, you cut this up any way you want to cut this up. I think it's a spectacular numismatic opportunity. Our last one for the holiday season.
Because this is the end of the show. This is this was the last coin show until New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve day.
This New Year's Eve day. That's right, the whole day of New Year's Eve. So if you are picking this up, you can continue to shop. I know that we do have to go. Our clock is gone. This is 219-695. Anything that you've seen in this hour, from the Palladium coins to the pandas, we've had from Palladium to pandas. We had the maple leaf, and we started off with the George H.W. Bush. So anything that you've seen, go ahead and pick it up. Mike, thank you, as always.
Pleasure.
We'll see you on December 31st. You can continue to shop. We've got more here at HSN. Stay with us.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. It's Merry Madness at HSN. Get 6 FlexPay on everything today and tomorrow. And don't miss even more madness with Colleen Lopez tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Plus, Andrew Lessman is live from his Pro Caps Labs tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern and all day tomorrow. Get free shipping and special pricing on all Andrew Lessman vitamins and supplements through Monday. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284